worth fighting for.
What's up, guys? This is Trebus. Long time no talk. It's been a while. So what am I doing? What is this video? Okay, so basically, I've been playing a lot of Overwatch. And most of you know me for my StarCraft 2 content. And really, being an RTS fan came to me much later in life than being an FPS fan. So I was actually playing, things like Quake 3, and Counter-Strike. Started with 1.3, played all the way through 1.6, played Counter-Strike Source, more recently played CSGO, and then I spent years playing TF2. I absolutely loved TF2. And I was decent at those games. I was never amazing. Every once in a while I would get involved in like a clan and do some competitive matches in Counter-Strike and a little bit in TF2. So I was a decent player, but I was never amazing. But one of the things I've noticed when I've moved to Overwatch is that I have a lot of kind of deficiencies in my gameplay when I'm playing Overwatch, and that's because it's a very different FPS game than I'm used to. The typical game I'm used to is very like Twitch-based and very kind of player skill-oriented, where one individual player can have a huge impact on the game, and that's less true in Overwatch. It's very, very team-oriented, and so you need to be constantly aware of everything your teammates are doing and what the other team's doing, and work together to actually win. So this is an area I'm actually not very good at, that I get very, tunnel vision, and like I find something I want to do, like I really want to kill this Genji right now, and so that's the only thing I'm paying attention to at that moment, possibly at the detriment to other areas for my game and the team. So all that to say, my purpose for making this video is that I realized that I wanted to start viewing my games and analyzing my games to see where I can improve. So the last thing I want to say before I actually start jumping in and analyzing this game is I want to invite everyone to just help me out in the comments, because I'm going to be analyzing this, but it's my own game from my own perspective. So probably a lot of the things that I'm seeing or saying maybe are not necessarily optimal or not good, or I'm missing key areas that I can improve in. So feel free to get in the comments. I welcome the criticism, and my hope is, my primary goal is that this is going to help me, but if it helps other people, that's even better. Alright, so I am watching this live. This is actually a quick play match, which I'll probably be recording more competitive matches in the future, but this just happens to be what I have as far as May gameplay, and that's where I'm wanting to improve. So I'm going to be watching this with you. I'm going to be making comments, and we'll just see where this goes. So first of all, right there, I think I was pushing up way too far. Like I had a whole team behind me with the Reinhardt, and I took some damage right there that was really not necessary, and there wasn't anything I was going to do push that far forward. So I took damage there. I was at low health, and then when it came time to like actually help my Reinhardt in this Rein vs. Rein battle, I was just one hammer away from being killed. So that over-aggression at the earlier there, I think, was actually very detrimental to the entire push.
Anyone else want to do their jobs today?
Things like aim, those are things that I'm going to continually improve on. I don't have a ton of experience on May, and especially her right click requires some very specific timing in terms of firing and using that weapon. So those are things that will improve that I'm probably not going to mention a whole lot here. Obviously I know when I'm missing shots. I'm thinking more about strategic elements right now. So at that point, literally I was just lost, and I was like, there's a Hanzo behind me, there's people in front of me, I'm not even sure where to go. So I ended up backing off, and just so happened to be able to try to take out a Reinhardt there, but again I was separated from my team, and so I really didn't have any backup, and when this McCree comes in, he just kills me. So once again, I'm spawning in on my own. I see all those little, chevron signs, and my whole team is up front trying to create a push, and I'm respawning again. So obviously I am hurting my team there. So what I need to be doing now is I need to be supporting my Reinhardt. If we can win this Rein vs. Rein battle, then we should win. That ultimate was to try to create space for my team to move forward, but there just wasn't... Yeah. There just wasn't enough opportunity there. I definitely should have held that, because it looked like we were going to cap the point anyway without their help. So I would definitely call that a wasted ultimate. So fast forwarding a bit here, once again I'm spawning in basically on my own because I overexposed myself and got myself killed. And so again I'm seeing like 4 or 5 of my teammates up in front of me and I'm dying alone. So I think I really need to focus on dying with my team and avoiding those solo deaths that keep happening. Okay, and that was just... That is the tunnel vision that I'm talking about when I play this game, is that I was so concerned with killing this Tracer, I could have easily seen that Reinhardt coming for me and just jumped out of the way, but I was so tunneled in on that Tracer that I just didn't even see it. So these are big deficiencies in my gameplay that are causing serious problems. So fast forwarding again, we did just have a team fight on the cart. And it went decently well. At least this time when you see I'm spawning in, I'm spawning in with some teammates, but you're about to see some really bad awareness, and this is a big thing for me to improve on. So pause. Okay, so the situation right now is that almost everyone from both teams are up. I saw that the Tracer just got killed. Let's see what else happens in this clip. So immediately our soldier dies. Our Tracer dies, our Roadhog dies, and yet me and the Reinhardt are still actually up here trying to push. At this point, we should just be backing off, because we just lost 3 players. There's really no chance of us doing anything. And I make the terrible mistake of moving forward. I get hooked by a Roadhog and then punished by the Reinhardt. Meanwhile, the rest of my team is just spawning in. So again, that should have been a situation that I saw up on the kill feed, you know, using my ears to hear what's happening with the audio, and just backed out of that situation and even try to like wall off and make sure my Reinhardt isn't pushing in as well. So that's a perfect example of the like bad situational awareness that I keep having problems with, and really it just comes down to me. I need to keep my eyes on the kill feed on the top right, and I need to be able to split my attention more between different people on my team. So that wall there could have been okay. If I had just gotten it down a little sooner, I could have blocked the Reinhardt from coming in and charging our team. He ended up not getting killed, so it wasn't that big of a deal anyway. But it does mean it's off cooldown. That was to trap in the soldier, which again was unnecessary. Alright, so I'm pausing right here because there's about to be a situation with a Pharah that is a different kind of issue. Which, you know, one thing I've been talking about a lot is my situational awareness, but then the kind of second half of that is once you have that situational awareness, you need to pick your targets. So what you're about to see is I just barely see a Pharah out of the corner of my vision, but I should be able to hear the jump jets, and I believe I should be trying to target this Pharah because there's really no other good targets at that moment, but I totally failed to do that, and it really ends up hurting my team. So let's watch this. The soldier gets nanoed, which is probably a pretty good choice. Anna's running in there being way too aggressive, and you see the Pharah just popped up, but I'm more concentrated on this Reinhardt, and so the Pharah ends up coming in and taking out our soldier and Anna. That's something I should have been more aware of. And then I end up basically panic ulting right there because I know we just have a few seconds left, and at that point it felt like I wasn't getting out of there alive. So I just went ahead and used my ult. I'm not sure if that is really that bad of a play right there. I'm sure I could have placed it better, but we do end up losing the match. And this is a common thing too, where I'll switch to Winston or Tracer or something at the very end if I know that we just need people to touch the cart. If that's like our only chance of extending the game and winning, I'll do that. I think that's a decent thing to do. So it looks like I rage quit there at the end. I don't think it was a rage quit. I don't exactly remember, but maybe it was. If anyone else struggles with the same kinds of issues that I struggle with, then feel free to leave me a comment. Let me know how I should be practicing, because I was finding that this situational awareness stuff is a hard thing to practice in-game, which is the purpose of this video. So again, I am not an Overwatch expert. I don't play one on the internet. If you have constructive feedback or just want to say hello, I would love to say hello to everyone that is still subscribed to my channel that might see this video. I am excited about making more Overwatch content. One of the reasons I am able to do this is I just got a new video card, and so everything is running much more smoothly and I can make videos again. So thank you for watching, guys. Hopefully I'll be making more videos like this and other types of content around Overwatch as well. Take care. Cheers.